rod well away. Be ashamed to stand on a piece of Mr. Hardy's finest, and you certainly see a grown man cry if I did that. How are you doing, Stephen?
Thank you. Good, thank you.
What a fantastic morning, beautiful countryside, what a fantastic lake.
Good.
Absolutely gorgeous.
They look as though they're moving quite a bit this morning,
yeah.
Quite a few topping.
We've had 1 or 2 takes, we've had a very nice brown, nice blue, just over £5.
Brilliant.
Tell us what motivates you? You know,
well, originally,
I think if this was mine, I'd be in your garden on a deck chair drinking beer all day and barbecuing.
Well, originally it was just a stream that ran through the field here, but it was quite a steep bank, both sides to it. So at the time, it was when the Carsington Reservoir was being built, a lot of byproducts flooded down into this area, so at the time we decided to clean it all, make a feature of the pond really, and obviously an alternative to a farm income with a diversification. About 20 to 25 years ago it's dug out, and it's really snowballed and taken off really well since then.
Well, as you know, I own the GAC in Derbyshire.
Right, yeah.
And I've got to tell you, we get 7 or 8 people in every week telling us, have you been to Alton Manor? What a fantastic fishery.
Good.
So guys,
please hear it.
This is the one fishery, perhaps we shouldn't tell you because it's better for us if it's a secret. This fishery, and this guy is really on the map. I would say come and try it. Absolutely stupendous, and on a warm summer's evening when the fish are taking sedges off the top, you're not going to get better dry fly sport anywhere in the UK than you get here. Thanks so much, Stephen.
Thanks, Tony.
If you don't mind,
Nice
I'm going back to try and catch some more of your fish.
Great. See you then.
Thanks ever so much.
Thank you.
Stephen Jones, guys. What a guy. What we're doing now, we're trying a different part of the lake, different tactic altogether now, putting on what's known as a beaded damsel. We've noticed quite a few damsels coming off, and up on the surface we're getting lots of the smaller fish. This end of the lake is probably 11, 12 foot deep. We thought by putting a damsel on, different technique, getting down deep, we might try and pick up some of the bigger and better quality fish. Very first cast, we had something follow in at little knocks. So here we go. One of the important things with fishing any smaller still water is it's very, very important to fish the fly all the way in. It's where the roll cast really comes into its own. Too many people very often lift off and recast, and you'll get fish come right into the margin. If you roll cast, it means you can fish in all the way into the bank. So the fish that's a little bit more timid, following the lure or the fly in, just by doing it all the way in, it gives you that extra opportunity. As you can probably hear now, the wind's picked up quite considerably. Very often you'll see people trying to avoid casting into a headwind. Now it is more difficult, but very often fishing the downward bank of a lake is the most productive. This is when a technique called double hauling comes into its own. Just by double hauling, speeds up your line, means that you can actually cast just as easily into a headwind as you can across it or with the wind behind you. Very important technique. Gives you that little bit of extra distance on a still day, but it gives you the ability to cast wherever you are on the lake. Good old damsel fly strikes again. Not a big fish, but any fish is a good fish. And here we are, catch and release. I like to try and release as many of the fish as I can without actually bringing them out the water. Beautiful looking little fish. Why bring him out and upset him? He's doing a great sport. Let's just let him go where he is. Off you go, fella. And away he goes, lives to fight another day. into it this time again. Safely into the net, just what we want. Another gorgeous little rainbow. Quite a bit upset, doesn't like the idea of being cut, but we can't blame him for that. We caught over 20 fish between us. Nothing spectacularly huge, up to about £5. We've had browns, we've had rainbows, we've even had a couple of blue trout. Stay with us, next time we can be at a different still water, bigger rainbows and some excellent blues. Take care.